We are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First carry now for McFadden. Oh, he shifts past him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Ravens nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And with the play clock getting closer to 0.
Here we go. 19 winning. Here we go. Watch the screen. Mike ball. Here it comes.
There, it'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You were always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't. Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you? Yeah. Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. This is Jackson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a first carry here for their running back. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Saints first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Looking to throw. Horn. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. This one brought in by Jefferson. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up fourth down. And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Fights off the defender. 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Cards will take over first and 10. Three tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. There's McFadden as they begin on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Up the middle, McFadden gets past one man. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Back to throw, Willis. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Justin Jefferson, 40 yards. And the Cardinals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Now, before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Well, now things get a little dicier here. It's a 42-yard extra point attempt. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Saints nothing.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Back to throw. Horn. Flushed out right. Right side caught by Jackson.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Operating from the gun. Horn escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinals first down.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. McFadden up the middle.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a 1st down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
It's Jackson again on the reception.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They tried the fade there to the back corner, and Charles, you know very well that can be hard to stay in bounds on that route.
So difficult because you have to start the route to give yourself enough space to actually fade away from the defender and stay in bounds, just as you described. If the defender's able to take away that little bit of cushion, it's often hard to come down inbounds with the ball and complete the play.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Here's Willis.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 17 yards out.
And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Saints nothing.
And after the field goal, they want it right back. They try the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Cards are going to take over. Here at their own 22-yard line.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way.
And now the ball back after the INT.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
They'll try to wind some clock with McFadden.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He was brought down by Ray Lewis. A gain of 4.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down, it's Willis.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans' 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
On the carry, it's Jackson.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give to McFadden. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Try to take this home, they'll run.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Cardinals have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. A try here for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Saints nothing.
The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
And they'll accept that penalty.
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur, weeks of Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour. Give him help, yeah. Get these boys help, yeah. She does it well, oh yeah. I do it myself, oh yeah. Penny necklace on my hips, butterfly that's on my wrist. Put your hands on me like this. Need to go head to toe. PT, she's glossy. Give her one kiss just softly. Tease him and get him me. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say to him like that, that he's coming right back.
Like ice cream on Shanty, playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Get that, get that, get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession.